At Desiring God, we want to live Psalm 145:4 lives. The psalm says, "Great is the Lord, and greatly to be praised, and his greatness is unsearchable. One generation shall commend his works to another." And then it says that future generation shall pour forth the fame of his abundant goodness. That is why Desiring God exists. We want to aggressively spread great joy in a big God to another generation, and then another generation, and then another generation, until the glory of the Lord, the fame of his abundant goodness, covers the earth as the waters cover the sea. If you listen to Ask Pastor John, that's what we're trying to do. If you read articles, or you watch Look at the Book, or you're listening to sermons, we are trying to commend the abundant goodness of God to millions of people who have never tasted that he is good. And we want to do it all for free. But we're not just content to get these resources, this experience to you free of charge. We're trying to spread it all over the world. So we're working with publishing partners in dozens of languages and places to translate this message and make it available free everywhere worldwide. Alongside our global efforts, we're also working more intentionally with local church pastors and with campus ministers to try and reach the next generation through like-minded leaders who are already on the ground in those churches and on those campuses. And with all of that work to do, we stop once a year to invite more of you to join us in this precious work of commending. So if you're already giving to the ministry of Desiring God, we want to say thank you for linking arms with us for the joy of all peoples. Would you pray for us that God would provide all that we need? And would you consider how God might use you to meet our needs here at the end of 2025? And if you're not yet giving, would you consider joining us in offsetting the cost of free? Would you help us spread the resources that have changed your life, the resources that have changed my life, to millions more in the years ahead? If so, you can visit desiringgod.org/give to make a one-time or monthly gift. At the end of another year, I would just ask you, how might you commend the goodness of God to the next generation?